All right, so this is not it's 8 o'clock, but it's not 8 o'clock in the morning. So this will qualify as the latest journal entry for a day. And I want to keep the streak going. So every night I write a note to myself and I sum up my day. And it's to chronicle my wins and my to-dos so that when I wake up in the morning, I can hit the ground running, but also focus on the good that gets me out of those warm sheets in the morning. So one of the things that happened yesterday is that our dog ate people food, and in her sleep, she had the bad kind of accident in the bed. And that meant that all of the bedding had to be taken to the laundromat because there was no way we were doing that in our regular household washing machine. We're talking about a ton of bedding, some huge quilts, things like that. And I felt like I was in the movie Alien, where the acid just goes through all the decks of the ship. This was like, thank God it didn't reach the mattress. And it was a cold day, and I went to the laundromat. And I did this because it made life easier for my wife. She asked me to do it. I did it. And while I was at the laundromat, I called a friend because I have been weighing the idea of becoming a consultant as a sideline kind of a business. And while I was at the laundromat, I got a call back from, the idea is, do I do it on my own or do I work for a consultancy? And that way there's built-in clients. You don't make as much per client, but there's built-in clients. So you can't just become a consultant and suddenly have all these clients. So the feedback I got was, I think it's a great idea. Let's talk Monday. Get me your vitals, name, rank, serial number. I'll pass it along. And let's talk Monday. Let's get the ball rolling on this. You'd fit in. Very gratifying. So while I was at the laundromat, my wife calls me and asks how it's going. And I said, well, they're in the dryer now. And she said, did you check to see if they were clean? Like, I have these huge piles, these massive armfuls, 3 machines filled with our bedding. And I found out that, first of all, I took more than was necessary. I also took one of the kids' bedding to the laundromat, which I wasn't supposed to do. And I didn't check to see if the stuff was, how would I go through, look for, I don't do that. I've never checked to see if something I brought to the laundry was clean. And the thing that surprised me, especially in the wake of me losing it the other day with her in our discussion about money, is that this amused the hell out of her. And she told me she loved me. And I really needed to hear that. In other news, the CEO of my company picked up one of my videos. I did a septic versus sewer video. And the CEO of my company reposted it on LinkedIn. So when I write my note to myself tonight for tomorrow morning, it's going to be a tough act to follow because yesterday had some real goodness. And as I've said before, embrace the good also. Amor Fati.